way late last night. You had to rub the bird poop out your eyes to see if it was for real or if Shams was faking it. Luka Doncic traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, and Anthony Davis heads down to Dallas. Y'all gonna hear about our initial reactions to that. And we're gonna talk about if this makes Zach Lavine and Nikola Vucevic more desirable trade assets. And we got a game in a couple hours versus the Detroit Pistons. We're gonna talk about all that, but obviously you already know. You gotta hear the music first. Cognac, gang. Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, nephew? How you coming, man? Damn, bro. NBA just again,
Hey,
bro. What in the world? Go ahead, nephew.
Bro, it's just crazy. But hey, if y'all tuned in with us today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. C-Dub. I woke up out of you fall asleep and you don't know you fell asleep, and then you wake up and the TV on, and before you turn the TV off, you check your phone, and I'm like, what? Sports Center, is this real? It was real. Luka Doncic gets sent to the Los Angeles Lakers along with Max Kleber and another player, and then Anthony Davis heads down to Dallas. First of all, how you feel about the whole trade, big dog? Like, it's crazy.
First of all, I feel like every other basketball fan, like, how would you like to be Rob Pelinka receiving a call from the Dallas Mavericks offering Luka Doncic? I'm sure he felt the same way that we feeling, like dumbstruck. But he gathered himself and was like, sure, what would you like? What about a LeBron James? No, we don't want LeBron James. Give us Anthony Davis. Okay, sure, you can have Anthony Davis because Luka is 25 years old, bro. Anthony Davis is 32. Now, are we going into why they said they wanted?
Let's hear it.
The Mavericks said, basically, we've gone as far as we can go with Luka Doncic, basically. Now, in a financial standpoint, and on the court standpoint, that makes zero sense. Now, I know he's one of the worst defenders in the league, but on the offensive end, he may be the best. So when you weigh and judge which way you should go, there's no way you can do it, no way you can spin it. Dallas Mavericks may have made the worst trade in sports history, bro. Just on the financial aspect, how much money will Luka Doncic generate for the Dallas Mavericks, bro, in the next 5 years if he was still a Dallas Mavericks?
A lot. You know, all them surrounding cities and suburbs right there, people going to be always opportunities going here. The businesses are flowing. It's like how LeBron was when he was in Cleveland. Businesses flourished, and then he went to Miami. Things kind of dwindled down a little bit. He returns, is right back up. I think it's something similar to that.
Somebody in that Dallas Mavericks camp is petty. Somebody needs to reel that person in. Whoever brought this idea up and was like, man, let's trade Luka Doncic. They sitting in the board meeting, all the front office people. Let's trade Luka Doncic. Why didn't nobody immediately berate him? Like, man, shut up. That don't make any fucking sense. But instead, the rest of the executives that runs Dallas Mavericks was like, that might be a good idea. That ain't a good idea.
Well, C-Dub, here's the guy you're wondering is the GM, Nico Harrison. Why you got to have the same name as my cousin? Not Harrison, but Nico. But anyway, here's his quote. I believe that defense wins championships. I believe that getting an all-defensive center and an all-NBA player with a defensive mindset gives us a better chance. We're built to win now and in the future. You
nephew,
was.
let's get blunt, nephew. I'll just ask you a couple easy questions. Okay, with this trade, is the Dallas Mavericks in position to challenge for a championship?
Probably not. It depends. It depends on two people, Kyrie and AD. That's it, literally. I mean, I can agree that they do have some nice pieces on there. But if you take away the engine, can Kyrie Irving elevate himself, and that defensive anchor that you have that wants to play the 4 is going to have an athletic 5 next to him? It's going to be an interesting thing. I think it's a bit too early to say that they're not absolutely going to be a championship contender, but early predictions, if we got to put it on wax, you got to sit there and be like, hey, bro, I don't know, because I seen Luka with just a one-man show go to the Western Conference Finals. I seen Luka last year go to the finals. I'm just saying. We didn't see it. We see Anthony Davis won, but not as the de facto. When he was the de facto in New Orleans, he was up out of there quick. I'm just saying.
That piggybacks to my next question. But you did answer no. That it all breaks down to no. Can they make the Western Conference Finals? No, you thinking about it too long.
I think it's gonna be absolutely, bro. With the West is absolutely hard, but I got like 3 or 4 teams before them, so yeah, we'll just say it's a no. We'll chalk it up to a no.
I'm trying to find the logic. Then your excuse, Mr. Dallas front office guy, puts us in the best position to win an NBA championship. You know, when you trying to win a championship, nephew, you want to laugh, but I was when we won the six NBA championships. You have to go through the pain before you get to the glory. And the Dallas Mavericks was in the process of going through the pain.
Yeah, because they just lost in the finals.
Went to the Western Conference Finals, went to the NBA Finals. You got pretty much the same team, but you added Clay. Injuries was the only problem. Yeah, to Luka Doncic, he was injured. He's scheduled to play again this season. What in the world else happened, bro? It can't be that, bro. We're not dumb, bro. What happened?
I think they is probably pretty much concerned about him and his weight. I think there's some. Yeah, it has, but that's them, and I can agree. I think they did this prematurely. And here's the reason why. Remember the heartbreak that the Boston Celtics facing versus the hands of Steph Curry to get that championship a few years back? What they come out and do? Go win that motherfucker the next time they got there.
Yes.
I believe Luka Doncic, depending on who was the matchup in the finals, he was going to get that motherfucker. And he was only 25. Now, I understand, like, before we move on, because we got to talk about the Bulls here in this and how they play a role in this for us. But if you look at all that shit, bro, it's just a premature move, in my personal opinion. You just let it go too soon because this guy's 25 years old. Literally, what people consider their prime is just now happening right now. And before the prime, he's taking you to the NBA Finals. Who's to say he couldn't get there again? Why? And I think one of the most important things before you go is that he had the mindset. Remember how he was clowning the Phoenix Suns a few years ago?
Yes.
Flicking his hair, laughing, talking, giggling. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's that mentality that he has. And he was playing injured and fat. If people want to keep it a buck, injured and fat, and he was at the damn in the finals.
Bro, I do not. Now, I understand it's a little bit of a conspiracy out there that the NBA did this to pump up the league by putting them in LA, probably the biggest market. No. But I really don't believe in that shit. I just believe in incompetence. The Dallas Mavericks just ruined their franchise. They still got a nice little team over there, right? You got Kyrie. A nice team. Yeah, you got and Kyrie, I got another question for you about Kyrie too.
Yeah. So.
But after this is over, Kyrie, he ain't a young pup. AD ain't a young pup. That's going to end in the next 2 to 3 years. Then what? What you got, Hardy? You got Hardy over there. You got the young big over there that they're going to be rebuilding in a little bit. The Dallas Mavericks. This is the most dumbest and most irrational trade in sports history. I just got to say it. And this was the question before we go on to the Bulls. I know you want to. Kyrie Irving has already tried to be the head of the snake on the team. Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers. Do y'all think when the extra shit put on Kyrie Irving's plate that he can handle it? Because now he's the guy. Kyrie Irving is the guy.
Well, I would say he's one of the guys. I think Anthony Davis the guy.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, nephew, because he's I don't know who you got. Who's the
best player on the team?
Who the best player?
AD.
That's a good question.
I think he the best player on the team.
I think he the best overall player on the team, but basketball is about really putting the ball in the basket. So the most important player is Kyrie Irving. He's going to have the ball. It's all going to go through him. Do you trust Kyrie Irving to win the Dallas Mavericks an NBA championship?
To win a championship, no, but to keep him competitive, I'll say, yeah. I would say that from the last few years, Kyrie Irving, he ain't been in no negativity. He just been showing up to work hooping. And he been playing more games this season than Luka. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think championship is in his future with this team, but I think that he can give him a chance. I do. I think that he's learned a lot. And he even said that, you know what I'm saying, that he called Bron after the Boston stint and let him know, like, hey, bro, now I understand why it was so hard to be a great leader. So I think that he's learned, he's mature, and he stayed out of trouble, and he's showing up. That's what we asked him for. We didn't criticize his game. We criticized him for not showing up. He's been showing up. You got to show love to him.
I'm showing love to him, Joe. This is just crazy. Y'all make sure y'all stay in tune to all Chi-Town Sports Central Networks and Shy Bulls podcast, because this is nuts, bro. I don't think the story is all out. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you already know it's definitely gonna be more things to come out of this, especially when you got your GM talking about some, I believe, defense wins championships and all that other stuff. So because they took money out of Luka's pocket. It's being reported by Bobby Marks and all those guys, that's the NBA analysts, that he's no longer eligible for that $345 million supermax.
So you telling
me
they
took money out of the pocket. So he pissed. He finna go do something.
The guy that some say is the best player in the league, the guy that's finished his top 5 in MVP voting for the last, 5-6 years. You traded him because you didn't want to pay him. What?
I thought Texas had oil.
I thought they had oil. I thought they do it big in Texas, Brian.
They had oil. But hey, let's transition it to see how this affect the Chicago Bulls. Me personally, I'm looking at that Lakers team. They still need a 5 to now be placed on the team. What the hell they gonna do? Slide LeBron to the 5? No, he's gonna get killed every single game versus these young centers. He gonna have his moments, but that motherfucker gonna be linked over, breathing hard. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I look at the Golden State Warriors, who I think that has been trying to get busy with some type of things, who can utilize the Nikola Vucevic, who can absolutely need who can use a Zach LaVine, in my opinion. Do you feel like this Luka Doncic move makes those two guys more desirable? Do they kind of stay the same or less desirable? What are you feeling about that?
On Zach LaVine, I think it does nothing for Zach LaVine. It is what it is. His reputation is what it is. I still don't understand why people ain't trading for Zach LaVine at this very point. But to Vooch, I think his stock is rised. Just on the point of the LA Lakers, I think they need a veteran center over there, and they would be the number one target for the Bulls. Now, what are they willing to give up for a guy like Vooch? What do you like over there?
You talking about from the Lakers?
What do you like, Rui?
Yeah.
What do you want, Jackson Hayes?
Well, no, I don't know. Do you go the Rui route? Because I don't want to go. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm biased. Mm-hmm. This is me not thinking logically. This is me being biased. I don't want anybody in the way of my young bull. Now, but is there a world to where you say, hey, he can play the 3 and Rui can play the 4? I don't know if that's the way you want to go. But I will say the most desirable piece over there for the Lakers, if they want a Nikola Vucevic, give me Rui. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta find a role for him. But I would say right now that is the most desirable asset. Because C-Dub, you want Austin Reeves, bro?
He not bad. Why you laughing at Austin Reeves?
No, I'm just saying we got guards galore.
No, but I'm straight. But this the only way I would want a Rui over here if you trade Patrick Williams as well. Trade Vooch and Patrick Williams. I'll take a Rui. Me, I'm going the route of we might get worse. Jackson Hayes. And what else they got over there, bro?
Not much.
They got nothing over there. Give us Bronny. Fuck it. Give us Bronny.
My man said he won't Bronny. Y'all
Give
already
us
know.
Bronny and Jackson Hayes.
Anytime, if y'all know anybody that's gonna follow some shit and be able to keep everybody on their heels and let them know, my man's drip gonna come with it. He said the Lakers reportedly going after Clint Capella and the Hawks want Rui to replace Jalen Johnson since he's out. That's very, very interesting.
That makes sense.
For sure. And then Steve-O say my man's Jackson Hayes is a crash out. No thanks.
Oh, yeah, we just seen that. If you seen what happened with Jackson Hayes.
Bro, the love is crazy.
I just think that, and he said Capella. I like Capella with that team, but I think Vooch would be a better option for the Lakers. He'd be more respectable on the offensive end. They're already bad defensively. Capella ain't going to solve all the defensive issues. So you might as well try to outscore everybody. Go on in there and get Vooch. And you got Luka. You got LeBron. Who knows how long that's going to work? I don't know how long that's going to work.
Hey, I think that buff. Hey, I ain't going to lie to you. LeBron to the Warriors, he probably thinking about that now. He probably thinking about that now.
Thinking about that, bro.
He definitely probably thinking about that now.
Now, nephew, put yourself in LeBron's shoes. You think this team is a competing team, even if they
compete?
Wait, compete for what?
They can compete for a couple, maybe around a second round exit for sure.
They get to those second round, nephew.
I said they can compete for it. That's not saying they can get there.
Who says they can get to the playoffs?
Right now they like the 6th seed right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's coming down. That's coming way down.
We'll see. You don't know.
Luka ain't playing. He ain't playing. He's still injured. And you only have LeBron and Luka, and you got Jackson Hayes, who's really and I said I wanted him, though. He is a meathead. You know what I'm saying? He's not really focused on the game. They are going down. They might as well lose as many games as possible, the Lakers. That's what I say.
We'll see what happens when it happens.
Look at this guy.
I'm dead ass. We'll see what happens when it happens. Because I just seen the Lakers look all right last night versus the Knicks. I ain't going to hold you. It is one game. We can't draw conclusions off one game. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what it's going to look like with them both on the court. Do I think it's going to work?
Let me ask you a direct question there. You think the Lakers are a playoff team with this?
They are a playoff team already right now. And Anthony Davis has missed time. What are you talking about?
After the trade, you think they are a playoff team?
Yes. When you get a superstar like Luka, we don't know if it's going to work. The chance of it's working is up in the air. But if you get that, you got a chance. If you can make it work, you have a chance to make it to the playoffs.
So LeBron and Luka finna carry them to the
bro, how many times you want me to say I think they going to the playoffs without you asking the same question in a different way?
Because I can't believe you.
Well, believe it, motherfucker. They doing the playoffs. I do think they're
not even making the play-in, nephew. They not.
You got more belief in the Bulls making the play-in than the Lakers, and that's ridiculous.
100%. 100%.
That's ridiculous. Auntie, come check folks' blood pressure. He tweaking.
100%.
Come on now. I'm just saying. The man is a superstar. You get if some way, somehow they can make it work, they're going to the playoffs. They're already in good position right now.
Whew, okay. All right.
Just being your LeBron hate is coming out.
They both played the same style of game. Is that going to work on the same team?
We'll see. Find out on the next episode of Dragon
Ball Z.
What is you
Look at
talking
Steely talking about stop.
Hey, y'all tell Unc to stop, bro. Oh no, you didn't drunk the
I'm
lemonade
really-
at the start of the Oh no,
Bro.
Mike got your sugar high. You tweaking,
Bro. I'm really speaking the facts, bro. It's only LeBron and Luka, bro. A LeBron that's not a top 10 player anymore. Y'all know that, right? I mean, are we in agreement to that?
Steve will say you acting like they the Suns.
You don't dodge my question, nephew.
What?
LeBron is not a top 10 player anymore.
I can't answer that. You know, I have not been watching much around the NBA this season.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
I dive. Now the season over. I'm moving out of draft stuff for the NFL. We'll tune in more with the all around NBA. I just been focused on my Bulls. Now we focus on everything else.
They get Capella. They probably can make. I'll be honest. They could probably make the play in with Capella.
Bro, they going to the playoffs, bro.
But it depends on what they lose in getting Capella. So if they lose like a Austin Reeves, I don't think they would do that.
No. Nope.
If they lose a Dalton Connect, I don't think they would do
Hell
that.
no.
You could forget about it. But what else they got on the Lakers? You can't even tell me more than 7 players on the Lakers.
That's them the only players that matter. Fuck is you talking about? You act like I gotta go and name the 15th man. I don't know. I don't.
See, this is what I'm talking about right here. JDH. Shout out to my boy JDH. They need, and I don't agree with this. We always talk about we don't believe in this, nephew. They should tank the season, nephew.
They're not gonna tank the season, bro.
They should
Tell you
tank
that
it.
right now. Luka,
should
when he
tank.
returned from injury, so he's already saying that my man's has been active on the floor, getting ready to make a return. Once he's back on the floor, ain't no tanking, bro. It's not no tanking. You can cut that.
This is a disaster, bro. Now
You
the
can cut that.
Dallas Mavericks, they set. We probably ain't looking at a deal over there for a Zach or
Yeah, the Mavs they set, bro. That's the team they gonna
Nick
run with.
Vooch. I just think this gives another option for the Chicago Bulls to trade for. I think the Lakers will listen to the Bulls now. You know what I'm saying? They got a center that they want to move, and the Lakers in desperate need of a center because they lost probably the second to third best center in the league who's not going to play center anymore. And I'll give you this. He's going to the 4 now, Anthony Davis. He's going to be even better.
Yeah, because that 5 next to him is gonna be athletic and an ankle.
Now, think about trying to score in the paint against Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Now, that's one thing I will give them. The paint protection at Dallas, the defense inside is going to be terrific. Maybe the best in the league. I still don't think they can compete for a championship because Kyrie, when he's in this spot, he has not proven that he can be the head snake. But with those 2 guys in the back right there, bro, they're going to be in every game. Every game.
For sure. But hey, y'all let us know. Keep the comments coming. C-Dub, we got a matchup in a couple hours versus these damn Detroit Pistons. What are you looking for in this game?
I'm looking for the Bulls to build off that victory last game that they had. It was a young victory, nephew. All the youngest came out the hoop. Yeah, all the youngest came out the hoop. I'm expecting the same. They should be intrigued and motivated at what they did without their leader. Zach Lavine, I think he'll be missing another game right here. He's just been deemed out. So I expect them, and this is a good matchup because the Detroit Pistons is kind of like the Chicago Bulls, but they're a little bit accelerated over the Chicago Bulls in their development. Because Cade Cunningham is an up-and-coming player. He's going to be one of the best players in the league in a couple years. You got the Thompson twin over there. You got Jalen Duren. They're really a great competing team. And they got that young kid they got in the draft. I forgot his name. He is a feisty MFer. Him and Montes had a lot of battles in the past in high school and in the G League. So this is going to be a very entertaining, interesting game. So the Bulls better come with it because the Pistons is an up-and-coming team.
Yeah, I think the Chicago Bulls, they're going to, hey, y'all know, We trying to win number 2 in a row. But I can tell you right now, I like that P. Will been coming off the bench. Keep him on the bench. Keep him coming off the bench. Let's get more Montes Buzelis. I think the Chicago Bulls can't come out and mess around with this young team. They're going to have to keep pace with them, and they're going to have to anchor down and try to play defense at some point in this game. We know it might not happen in the first 5-10 minutes. We know it might not happen for the first 3 quarters. But you're going to have to anchor down and be better defensively. I will get them this. That lineup that Billy be trotting out there and having P. Will and Montes on the floor at the same time. That's very intriguing. And Montes Buzelis, he's the cleanup guy. He been cleaning shit up. All these blocks, if you think you're gonna blow past him, you better get it up quick. Otherwise, it's getting hit off the glass. If you think he ain't gonna slide over from the weak side, you better get it up fast. Otherwise, it's going in the stands. But I'm putting it on wax. I got the Chicago Bulls getting their 2nd victory in a row versus the Detroit Pistons on this Sunday. Because if they don't win, what else? We got to get this dub, bro. So I'm gonna pick the Pistons. I mean the Bulls. Excuse me, the Bulls to win. Who you got?
I'm gonna pick the Bulls to win, and I think this is also a perfect opportunity to do something that I said that's gonna happen before the season ends. This is the perfect game to start Montes Buzelis. Oh. It's the perfect game to start Montes Buzelis. Nice little matinee game. Montes Buzelis been feeling the kind of like pressure. He been stepping out into the limelight a little bit, talking shit like, yeah, how I'm gonna learn if I'm not on the court. I think it'd be the perfect time to start Montes Buzelis and watch he go off. But anyway, if they do or they don't, I think the Bulls take this game. They in Detroit.
But hey, we got to get ready and go do our Bears talk now. So we appreciate all that was able to join today. Hey, that man, who you got scoring the most? Cade Cunningham or Kobe White tonight?
Cade.
Yeah, I give it to Cade.
I give it to Cade.
Corn say how the Lakers keep getting superstars. You can't make this shit up because man, they go for the trade. The Bulls, they say nah. Mm-hmm. You don't got to give us 2 second-rounders for Andre Drummond. We just going to let him walk at the end of the season. You can have him for free. That's the type of shit we do. That's why. That's why.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
But, hey, you got anything left?
Hey, man. Come on, Bulls. Don't let the Dallas Mavericks outdo you. Well, you can't outdo the Dallas Mavericks. Trade Vooch. Trade them.
That's the car salesman speaking. Y'all already know. But hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning into the live. We ask that before you depart, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to go ahead and get ready to hear some of this Bears talk, go ahead and slide on over to Chicago Bears Central, where we'll be over there shortly. Make sure you tune in and make sure you sound off in the comment box below. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you always see red. And y'all already know we're going to catch y'all in a minute. For sure. Peace out, y'all.
Rich get richer.